He's lurking out there.
Yep, more mosquitoes.
More mosquitoes?
We're moving on.
Block out the sun, block out the mosquitoes. The men are out doing the mosquito check at our next stop. It's the careful deliberation.
People put bug spray on when they go outside. We put it on before we go to bed. Yeah, there's mosquitoes in Alaska. Can you hear them? And they're thick. So, not only is the road tough, the gas expensive, the food expensive, but there's lots of mosquitoes. Oh yeah, and there's bears that lots of bears that could eat you too. But it's worth it. It's all worth it.
We should just drive. It's 1:30 a.m.
It's mine.
Should probably get my seatbelt on. I still have my mouth guard in. I'm sleeping. Danner, you need to buckle up, buddy.
I know, just that.
We are leaving our beautiful lakeside site. Would you like to elaborate, Daddy?
Well,
there, Mommy.
we had a couple things working against us. Mosquitoes like water. So even though we thought it'd be a good idea to stop by the water, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It was a bad idea. Mosquitoes were everywhere. So that video you saw a little earlier, yeah. We tried going to bed and the mosquitoes would not leave us alone. They kept getting into the RV somewhere. I had a t-shirt wrapped around my head. And I was getting zero sleep. And then I hear our neighbor's truck start up. And they left a note on our door. We have literally killed thousands of mosquitoes in our rig already.
Hundreds.
We are leaving. Come find us in the morning. And I said, we are leaving as well. It's time to go.
You really left it out us?
So we got all the kids up.
What?
And now we're driving down the road at 1:30 in the morning. Record-breaking hack-up time. Yeah. I hope it's not like this all summer. It can't be. It's impossible. Otherwise people would say, don't even bring your RV. It can't seal out the mosquitoes.
On the upside, it's still light. That made it easier to hook up. and still avoid potholes in the road at 1:30 in the morning. But I guess the mosquitoes were still awake too. What an adventure, eh?
Well, we'll get 2 sleeps in tonight.
2 sleeps. Bonus. What? Can I earn time?
We didn't.
Is that the first time you've ridden in your sleeping bag in the truck? You're pretty cute back there. And Ashlyn's at her knitting project. So our first stop proved unsuccessful due to mosquito population.
Yep, more mosquitoes.
More mosquitoes?
We're moving on.
Like more than the last place? Or?
Not much different.
He's got the right idea. Block out the sun, block out the mosquitoes. And then are out doing the mosquito check at our next stop. Careful deliberation. The waiting for the mosquitoes to find you before you make that final decision and set down your roots and open up slides, because then you feel like there's no going back. But as we discovered tonight, you can always go back. What's lurking out there? Good news. The mosquito population is low enough here to set up house. So we're setting things up. Oh, I see some mosquitoes still. So they're still here, but not as bad. So hopefully it'll be good enough that we can sleep.
Look up at me. Hi.
Our little nightly bedtime ritual.
People put bug spray on when they go outside. We put it on before we go to bed.
Right after bedtime stories and prayers, administer the bug spray.
After they infested us, kept us up, made us move in the middle of the night, and then even after moving, we had to sit there and swat them for at least an hour trying to get it clear enough to go to bed. We decided we are not turning around and going back home. We've got to fight these little guys. So here's what we did. And I think it worked pretty well, because we were able to go the rest of the summer without having another mosquito infestation. Let me show you here. So we started by the hitch. What was happening is I think these guys were coming in through the gaps by the hitch here, And you can see I took expanding foam, sprayed it in there, and left it. And it filled up the cracks, went all the way around, filled that whole area up. Then we noticed the majority of them were kind of centered in our front closet in our bedroom. We found a ton of them in here. That's what gave us a clue to seal up that hitch area. And then there is a gap. I don't know if you can see this. There's a gap in the back of the closet. And I took that spray foam, and right behind this board right here, I took this trim piece off and I filled that gap in with trim foam as well. And then I tacked this board back up there again. All right, then the third and last thing that we did to try and keep these buggers out is every single window has these little seep holes. Ours are right here. Now you can't see it because I took a piece of tape and covered it up. There's one on this other end as well, and I took a piece of tape and covered it up. But it used to be that when you closed your window like that, there'd be a little gap underneath there, and a little gap on that side as well. In case there's any moisture inside there, it would seep out. Well, that comes right into the RV. So cover those things up, and that will keep the mosquitoes out as well. Those three things helped us survive the Alaskan summer with mosquitoes. Now, granted, most of the summer we didn't have swarms of mosquitoes outside of our rig like we did that one night, but they were around, and there wasn't much that got inside the rig. So, if you're having problems with mosquitoes, try those things before you just leave Alaska, because Alaska's too amazing to leave for a little bug.
Tasty.